Hey guys! So, imagine a literary journey where history intertwines with imagination, creating a narrative tapestry that challenges our understanding of the past. Today, we'll delve into the fascinating world of historiographic metafiction, where the lines between the fact and fiction blur, inviting you to explore the untold stories hidden within the folds of time. Welcome to the realm where history becomes playground of the imagination. In this video, we are going to talk about what historiographic metafiction is with examples and how it is used in storytelling and how it influences the overall narrative style. The name historiographic metafiction was coined by the Canadian literary theorist Linda Hutcheon in the book A Poetics of Postmodernism, History, Theory, Fiction, published in the year 1988. Linda Hutcheon defined the historiographic metafiction as a historiographic metafiction is one where the always present blurring of fiction and history in the historical novel gives way to an explicitness about fictionality as self-referential quality, the calling into question of the factual nature of historical writing, and the removal of the pretense of transparency. As a genre, historiographic metafiction is more concerned with whose truth is told rather than how it is told. In historiographic metafiction, history is purposefully treated as a subjective retelling of the past using a deliberate historical facts and incidents. As a result, we get a fictionalized account of history in a historiographical metafiction. When it comes to examples, here I have two novels, one Beloved by Toni Morrison and a graphic novel Kindred by Octavia Butler. So these two novels are the best examples for historiographic metafiction. The book Beloved by Toni Morrison reinscribes the story of the fugitive slave Margaret Garner Seathey in the novel. Like the magic and the real fiction and historical blend in Beloved, which can be read as a historiographic metafiction. When it comes to usage, it presents multiple perspectives on history and also it uses the protagonists who are ordinary people of little historical significance. It also includes the real historical personalities in comic roles. It uses multiple narrative modes to emphasize the problem of subjectivity. Historical metafiction have a dominant, sometimes unreliable first-person narrator who struggle to situate themselves in history. It carries a mocking, ironic tone that criticizes the established ideologies such as law, individualism, progress, and also even government. It also includes the depiction of historical periods and places in a very surreal manner. As Umberto Eco said, books speak of other books and stories speak of stories that have already been told. In the same way, in historical metafiction, we can find quotes or stories from the past as well as a reference to the older text or people and ideas. This works to bridge the gap between the past and the present to present the past from the new point of view. Historiographic metafiction is different from historical fiction but possesses the features of both. Historical metafiction is often blurs the line between the fiction and history, challenging the traditional narrative approaches, whereas historical fiction primarily aims to depict the past events in a narrative form, incorporating historical details and settings. It typically doesn't question or deconstruct historical narratives as actively as historiographical metafiction. So many times people will be confusing between historiographical metafiction and historical fiction. They are two different entities. They are not same. Okay, so that's all about historiographical metafiction, and thank you for listening and have a great day. Thank you.